بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. My dear students in الفضيلة Secondary School, Grade 3, I hope you are all well. Today, inshallah, we are going to complete Unit 5, Lesson 3, Modal Verbs of Speculation and Deduction. Okay, let's start. Modal Verbs of Speculation and Deduction, present. Okay, at first, what does speculation mean? Speculation. Speculation is a noun comes from the verb speculate. Speculate means to guess. Again, speculate means to guess. And deduction is a noun comes from the verb deduce. Deduce means to reach an answer or a decision by thinking. Again, deduce means to reach an answer or a decision by thinking. Again, pay attention to the title, Modal Verbs of Speculation and Deduction. Let's start with the first one of these modal verbs. Must. Must, the first modal verb. We use must when we are 90% certain that something is true. Again, we use must when we are 90% certain that something is true. For example, she must be good at English because she always gets very good marks. She must be good at English because she always gets very good marks. The second example, she must be German because she has a German passport. She must be German because she has a German passport. Again, the first one, must. We use must when we are 90% certain that something is true. The second one, may, might, could, may not, might not. We use them when there is a 50% possibility that something is true or not. Again, may, might, could, may not, might not. We use them when there is a 50% possibility that something is true or not. For example, sentence number one, he might play tennis really well, but I don't know. I have never seen him play. Again, he might play tennis really well, and he might play tennis really bad, but I don't know. I have never seen him play. I have never seen him play, so he might play tennis well or he might play tennis bad. The second example, Sarah is very happy today. It may be because she has had some good news, or perhaps she has just in a good mood. So, Sarah is happy. I don't know why she is happy. Perhaps she has just in a good mood, or she has had some good news. Again, we use might, may, could, may not, might not when there is a 50% possibility that something is true or not. The third type of the modal verbs of speculation and deduction is can't. Can't. We use can't when we are 90% certain that something isn't true. Again, it's the opposite of must. Excellent. We use can't when we are 90% certain that something isn't true. Let's see the examples. Number one, that can't be my notebook because it's red and mine's yellow. Again, that can't be my notebook because it's red and mine's yellow. Number two, she can't be good at physics because her marks are always bad. She can't be good at physics because her marks are always bad. Again, the final modal verb of speculation and deduction is can't. Can't. We use can't when we are 90% certain that something isn't true. Okay, we have some notes here. Pay attention. The first one, after these modal verbs, we use an infinitive without to. Again, after after must, can't, may, might not, may not, we use infinitive without to. The second one, when we are 100% certain that something is or isn't true, we do not use modal verbs of speculation and deduction. For example, I know she is good at English. If you are certain that she is good at English, we don't use modal verbs of speculation and deduction. I hope you understand my lesson, and let's now go to the exercises in our student book. Again, my students, open your student book, page 52, and look at exercise number 2. Choose the correct alternative. Country 1, it's a constitutional monarchy. It must or can't be the USA because they don't have kings or queens. At first, I'll remind you what is a constitutional monarchy is. A constitutional monarchy is a country ruled by a king or queen whose powers are limited by a set of basic laws. So, it can't be the USA because they don't have kings or queens. Number 2, the national anthem doesn't have words. The national anthem doesn't have words. It must or might be Spain because Spain is one country whose national anthem doesn't have words. Okay? You? Excellent. It might be Spain because Spain is one country whose national anthem doesn't have words. Number 3, the capital city is Madrid. The capital city is Madrid. So it must be Spain. Excellent. Let's move to country 2. Number 1, the currency is euro. The currency is the euro. It could or can't be lots of countries because 14 countries or more use euros. So it could. There are many countries who use euro. Excellent. So it might. A possibility here. It could, might, may. Excellent. Number 2, it's a republic which has a president and a prime minister. A republic which has a president and a prime minister. So it may or can't be France or Ireland because they both have a president and a prime minister. So it may be France or Ireland. They both have a president and a prime minister. Possibility here 50%. Okay, number 3, their national anthem is La Marseillaise. Their national anthem is La Marseillaise. So it must be France. Excellent. Now, let's go to exercise number 3. Make deductions about these flags using may, might, must, and can't. Make deductions about these flags using may, might, must, and can't. Let's see flag 1. This flag has stars on it. This flag has stars on it. So, it, space, be the US flag because that has stars. It may or might or could. Excellent possibility because the US flag has stars. It has 6 stars on it. Number 2, it has 6 stars on it. So it, space, be the US flag because that has 50 stars. So it can't. Why do we use can't? Because we are 90% certain that it is not the US flag. Number 3, 5 of the stars show the Southern Cross, the brightest constellation from Australia, and the top corner of the flag contains the British flag. So it, excellent, it must be the Australian flag. It must be the Australian flag. Flag number 2. This flag has a green background. This flag has a green background. It, space, be the Chinese flag because that has a red background. It has a red background and this flag has a green background. So it can't, excellent. It can't be the Chinese flag. Number 2, there is a writing and a picture on the flag. There is a writing and a picture on the flag. So it, space, be the Brazilian flag. Or it, space, the Saudi flag because they both have writing and pictures. Excellent. It may or might or could be the Brazilian or the Saudi flag. Number 3, the writing is Arabic and the picture is a sword. I think it's clear now. So it must be the Saudi flag because the writing on the Brazilian flag is Portuguese. Okay, I hope you understand my lesson today, and after you repeat this video and exercises, you have to open your student book, page 59, and answer exercise 1 in the grammar revision. Thank you.